think, you know, hey piss flaps. I think hey piss flaps is quite good.
Hi, I'm Gina. I'm here with Emma Mackey from Sex Education, and these are her Netflix 9. Okay, Emma, so the time has finally come. Yeah. Season 2, you know, it's here, it's ready. All the people that were asking us, where is season 2? It's here. I have Maeve herself right here with me. So starting off light, what are you most proud of about this season? And what's one of your favourite storylines this time around?
That's a lovely question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm most proud of it's a double thing, triple thing, but it's the idea of sisterhood. We kind of broach the idea of sisterhood in a much deeper way, in a really beautiful, nuanced, warm way. Yeah. And I love Maeve's relationship with Amy. Their friendship is just beautiful, and I love her relationship with Miss Sands. I think Miss Sands is, I keep saying this, but she's kind of like the Miss Honey to Maeve's Matilda. Do you know what I mean? She's kind of that protective figure at school. And then obviously Maeve and her mum, and how that's sort of a whole complicated rigmarole to navigate. But yeah, the idea of sisterhood is something I'm really, really proud of this season. I think it works really well.
So a lot of people, you know, will obviously be shipping Otis and Maeve, but for me, my favourite relationship in the series is definitely Maeve and Amy. I think you guys are so hilarious together as actors. I've heard from your other cast members that Amy on set is very funny. What is it like for you working together and getting to portray such a beautiful friendship that I think is a really good example to like supporting each other like women and things like that?
Yeah, I completely agree. And that's the thing I said at the end of season 1 when everyone was like, oh, was it Maeve and Jackson, Maeve and Otis? I was like, what about Maeve and Amy?
Yeah, right, like, so they're the core.
This is what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think their friendship, like you say, is a really positive one, because they're not comparing each other. There's no competition, there's no judgment, and they sort of just coexist beautifully together, even though they are so diametrically opposed. Is that a word? Diametrically?
Yeah, I'm going to say it is. If you say it is, I'm like, it is!
Diametrically opposed, okay.
Was that also mirrored offset too for both you and them?
Well, yeah, and this is the thing, and also this season, because we have a little bit more confidence, we know a little bit more what we're doing. Yeah. We got to sort of inject mine and Amy's real life humour and kind of chemistry into our characters, which is so joyous and so lovely. And I mean, we just do accents and silly voices all the time and sing and do all these moments together. Yeah. And it's lovely.
Is it true that the Tara pet is something that they added in afterwards, or was that
like an ad lib that we did?
Really?
Yeah.
Love it.
That was us, yeah. Tara lad, see you later, pet.
All right, so let's go delve a little bit more into storylines. So, I mean, Maeve's storylines this season are like gut-wrenching. For those emotional scenes, particularly I'm talking like the end, how hard was it to get into that space emotionally and to do those scenes where you sort of have to be more vulnerable on screen?
I don't know if difficult's the word. I don't know. It's luckily I had the incredible Anne-Marie Duff to, you know, who was just there and existing and being incredible at what she does, and so I just sort of had to react off what she was doing. Yeah. So a lot of the work was done for me, and the writing obviously does a lot of the work for me as well. It was just beautifully written, and it made a lot of sense, and it was so, like you say, gut-wrenching is how I felt. I felt like it was a lot that day. Those couple of days that we filmed those scenes were a lot. Yeah. And but in the best way. That like. Actors love that. We love a bit of drama. Yeah. So
I was like, okay, Emma, you better act. You better act, Emma. Give me the tears. Give me the
tears. I want to see you cry. I want to see you cry. So yeah, but I really enjoyed it, and the writing and Anne-Marie Duff were a massive, massive help, as you can imagine. Yeah. In that situation.
So in my Netflix 9 interview with Sheety, plays Eric in Sex Education, I asked him who his favourite Sex Education character was, and he said it was a tie.
Can't decide between Jackson, Amy, and Maeve.
So if you had to choose your favourite character from the show, other than Maeve, who would it be?
Well, again, it would have to be a tie situation.
Oh yeah?
I would say Eric, Amy and Jackson.
Oh really?
Yeah, this time round, Amy and Jackson's storylines are so important and so well thought through and presented, at least in this season, and I think that it's going to start some interesting conversations. So yeah, I just want to hug them both and just kind of look after them, you know.
So a very famous line of Maeve's from season 1 is her response to Jackson when he asks what she's into, and she replies, complex female characters.
Yeah. What is your thing then?
Complex female characters? What a great one-liner.
What a great one-liner.
Yeah.
Who is your favourite complex female character from TV or film, and why?
Oh my God. I think recently it's been Fleabag, hasn't it, really?
Ooh,
I think
good.
she's
That is such a good, that's such a good answer.
Thank you. She's had a massive impact, I think, generally on the industry and the way her work is received and the way she's received as a writer and a director and an actor extraordinaire is really empowering. And she's such a good example and a role model, because she kind of, Fleabag was so, it was so provocative and so direct and so frank and funny and dark, and had this like real kind of visceral nature to it. And I think that her character is I don't think we've ever seen anything like it before. Yeah. Which is why it's so revolutionary, is that she's just not hiding anything. Yeah. Which I love. Yeah. So I think she's a very brave person. Yes. Very brave.
So I'm going to read you some of Maeve's phrases / insults. Okay. And I want you to rank them from...
Oh my God, this is great.
I want you to rank them from best to, I'm not going to say like worst, because none of them are bad. So best to like least best. Number 1, fuck off snowflake. Oh yeah. 2, that's great. Hey piss flaps. That's good. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Number 3.
Hey piss flaps.
Hey piss flaps.
Hey piss flaps.
All right, dickhead. Yeah. That's classic, I think. That's classic Maeve.
That is classic Maeve. Vintage.
4, what's up, dick stain?
What's up, dick stain? Yeah. I remember that scene.
Yeah, yeah. All top tier.
Oh God, it's all top tier stuff. Fuck off. I'm gonna say. Fuck off snowflake.
Fuck off snowflake. Yeah.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Because just chronologically it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go with. I think, hey piss flaps. I think hey piss flaps is quite good. Yeah. All right. I think piss flaps and then dick stain. Okay. And then what's up? Because the dickhead thing is just that's how I just call Otis all the time.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's great, but it's just the more mellow one.
Okay. That was a good ranking.
Thank you.
That's good. You did really well.
I was so focused. I didn't look at you.
No, I know you were really. I appreciate how seriously you took it. Let's go with some more broader sort of existentially kind of questions, right? Just to get to know you a little bit more, Emma Mackey, you got Maeve, but Emma, who are you, right? If you could be famous for any other thing, no matter how random, what would it be?
Like, I'm going to make up a job, but I'd want to be like a humanitarian international lawyer kind of thing. Like, I'd want to be known for actually helping people and actually like doing something practical in the world.
Oh, that's really nice.
I want to be the protector.
Yeah.
Protector of the people.
That's much nicer than me.
And if not, it would be like a dancer or something. I'd want to be like, I'd love the idea of dancing. Cool. Yeah. That'd be cool as well, wouldn't it?
Mine is like, I want to sell lipsticks. Anyway.
That's lovely as well.
Yeah, but like, it's not like I want to save people. It's like, well, actually, I don't.
Actually, I don't. I just want lipstick. Sorry.
I love that. Okay, if you were invited to a fancy celeb dinner and could be sat next to any celebrity of your choosing.
Living?
No, they could be dead.
Okay.
It would be slightly weirder, but they could be dead. I could do that. Who would it be?
Right now it'd be Michelle Obama, I reckon. Someone like Michelle Obama, you would have the best evening. I would just kind of listen to her, be like, tell me about yourself.
That's a really...
I wouldn't whisper it, tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
That's really, it's quite creepy. Sorry, Michelle Obama.
Well, she's about to tuck into like...
It's like, hey, tell me about yourself. I'm such a little creep, I don't know.
As someone who's both French and English, I'd like you to settle a debate between Netflix UK and Netflix France.
Oh, you're going to do the to-doom thing?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Right?
Okay, this is tough.
Yes, this is tough. So
can you tell me how what is the English one? I mean,
this is the French one, to-doom. This is the English one, da-dum, right? What?
Da-dum.
Da-dum. Because like, to me, it's like do-do, do-do, but that's a D, like do-do.
See, I'm sorry, but
are you really doing it?
I'm team to doom. I mean, you've written it to, I mean, but it is like a...
You know what, Emma?
It's actually really hard because it is a machine making this noise and I can't do it. But I hear a dum-dum.
Really? You hear a tuh?
It's a tuh.
Because I'm hearing like...
It's between a tuh and a tuh. You hear
what? I'm hearing
that's
like
not the
drum and
Netflix.
bass. Can you imagine? imagine if they just change it to me being
It's like a whole thing. But I think truthfully I'm somewhere between the two, but I think it leans more towards a to-doom.
Okay. Perfect in
Yeah.
every way to me. Emma, Emma, you are fantastic, honestly.
Thank you.
Our time sadly is up together. But it's been fantastic speaking to you.
Yeah.
Season 2 is fantastic and it was great watching you and hope to see more of you in the future. But for now, these were your Netflix 9.
Thank you. Thanks.
I was worried for a second. I was like, I don't know.
Like,